Hi guys, so I am back. I got a new camera, so I'm hoping that this video will be much better quality and won't sound like I'm sitting in the parking lot of an airport, so that should be a bonus. As promised, I wanted to do my first tutorial on kind of my go-to look. I did kind of do a more glam version of this look and added winged liner and lashes. You could more than easily just wear the shadow and throw on some mascara and it would be a really beautiful daytime look as well. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. So to start, I'm using my NYX Shine Killer Primer and just applying that all over my face. Next, using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 120, I'm applying that with my Real Techniques stippling brush. I really love this brush. It has been pretty much the only thing I've been using lately. Any areas that I have a breakout, I am just going to pat that foundation onto the skin for a little bit more coverage. Next, using my NYX HD Concealer in the shade CW06, I am just applying that to any areas that need a little bit more coverage, any blemishes or red spots. I get a lot of redness around my nose, and then just patting that into the skin using my Beauty Blender. Using my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light, I am just patting that under my eye area using my finger, bringing it down into a V shape. I didn't do anything too crazy with a contour and highlight in this video, but I do like to brighten that area and bring it down around my nose where, again, I have a little bit of redness. Then just taking my Beauty Blender again and tapping that into the skin. Lastly, I'm just going to draw a line up the middle of my nose, just drawing some light to that area, and again using my Beauty Blender to just blend that in. To set my foundation, I'm using the NYX blotting powder in the shade Medium Dark. I'm applying that with this beautiful Sigma brush. It is the F30. Now taking the Makeup Forever HD powder, I'm using this contour brush again by Real Techniques and just applying that under my eye and then applying a thick layer to catch any fallout while I do my eye makeup. To start the eyes, I'm using the Shadow Wedge from MAC and just using this Duo Fiber brush from Real Techniques. I'm liberally applying that all over my crease area just to provide a transition color for our shadows. Next, using the shade Unrequited from the Kat Von D Ladybird palette, I'm using my Sigma E35 tapered blending brush to just place that into the crease, blending it out in windshield wiper motions. This is going to act as another transition shade for us, so we blend really nicely from light to dark. And again, taking that fluffier brush and just blending that out even further. That's basically what we're doing, is just trading between brushes to make sure that everything is really buffed out. Now I'm taking this white shade. I actually got this from makeup school, so I'm not sure what it's called, but anything will do just along that brow bone. Now another shade from makeup school, it's this really pretty warm brown. I'm using my E25 brush from Sigma, and notice how I'm just using the tip of the brush and keeping it kind of flat so you can be a little bit more precise on where you're placing this color. Patting it in there, and then you'll be taking the E35 brush and blending it out. There's nothing on my brush, I'm just using this to spread around the product that is already on there and using whatever's left over on my brush. Now taking the shade Naked from the Urban Decay Naked palette, I'm again using that Duo Fiber brush and just creating even more of a gradient, blending out any harsh lines. So my camera cut out on me, but I am applying the shade Half Baked with just a flat shader brush. This is also from Urban Decay. I'm not sure of the number, it's already been rubbed off. I'm then going to go back in with my blending brush with a little bit of that brown and just sharpen up the line a little bit and define the outer corners of my eye. Next, I'm again applying the color Naked under my bottom lash line using a pencil brush. This one is from Sigma. I'm just really smoking it out along my lower lash line and being sure to bring it up into the corner and connecting the bottom lash line with the outer corner. Now I'll be taking a fluffy brush and just really buffing that out, smoking it out and getting rid of any harsh line. Now taking that warm brown, I will just be placing that on the outer third of my eye, again with the pencil brush by Sigma, and then buffing it out again and really smoking it out. Next, using Half Baked, I'm just applying that more towards the middle of the lower lash line. Now using Candlelit, I'm highlighting just the inner corner of my eyes, brushing away any of the leftover powder that I used to catch any fallout. Now using the L'Oreal Kohl Liner, I am lining the inner rim of my eyes. I'm lining both the lower and upper. Using my MAC 266 angled brush, I'm going to be filling my brows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the shade Ebony. I kind of had a rough brow day, so don't judge too much. But just trying to use light hair-like strokes and keeping them as natural looking as possible. Now I'll be using the Laura Mercier gel liner, and I always start with my flick and I then bring it in from the outside, going along my lash line and then just filling in the triangle and just sharpening up any lines where I need to. I applied L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, which was upside down, and applied the Ardell Demis. Then I just applied some mascara to connect the line and lower lash line. Using my Tarte bronzer, I'm just taking this duo fiber contour brush from the Real Techniques collection. And I'm not doing a harsh contour today, but more so bronzing up my face, around my forehead. Always gotta bronze that chin of mine. And then taking a smaller brush and I just kind of push it together to bronze the side of my nose, do a little bit of contour. This blush is beautiful. It is called Hidden Treasure from MAC and using the large duo fiber brush from Real Techniques. Then highlighting with Too Faced Candlelit, I'm using my Sigma F35 brush. This lipstick is really old, but I believe it is Melba by MAC. I'm just using that to kind of white out my lips and have a base for my lip liner. Using Rimmel's East End Snob, I am lining my lips. I'm kind of making an X at the top to create the illusion of larger lips. And again, doing a line up the middle and two on the sides, and that's again just to create the illusion of larger lips. Lastly, Butter Gloss. I believe this is Tiramisu, but the number is 7, and this is by NYX Cosmetics. So here is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope everybody had a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you so soon.